actually using this as a pickup line to talk to us, and you went through all this trouble and got that weird adapter for your iPod exclusively for this purpose, that would be witty and interesting.
Right. Like, if this was a whole ploy to get our number, I think it would work.
Yeah.
Because it was interesting.
It's really aggressive.
I'm not going to comment on if it's ever worked for me, but we all know we've all hollered at a chick. Ladies, what's the deal with catcalling? Is it right? Is it wrong? Let's find out. Hi, can I interview you? No. Oh, come on. Now tell me, it's summer, you're beautiful, guys are hollering. How do you feel about catcalling?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If a guy is gonna holler at you, what is the line that is gonna have the best percentage of you being like, yo, here's my number?
Are we at the psst mama stage, or are we at the already talking to me walking stage? Like, he's already following me home. What stage are we at? Like, is he already chastising me while I'm walking home, or is he just like psst?
Chastising? If a guy is going to catcall you, what should he be saying to actually get your number?
I don't like typical stuff. The standard sentence like your eyes are pretty or stuff. Nothing like that. So it should be
like catchy.
Should be catchy, of course, and just special.
If a guy comments on your shoes, compliments your shoes, what's the chance he's going to get your phone number?
Low. Because shoes are, I don't know, why does he look at my shoes? And not at, well, my face or eyes or whatever.
What is a catcall that you would respond to?
I don't know. I appreciate comments on the clothing. Like, if it's like a nice, oh, I like your shirt, or cute shoes, that's something I'd respond to.
So cute shoes is the line.
For sure.
As played out as we want to make it to be. If you compliment a girl's shoes, what are the chances he's going to get your number if he's complimenting your shoes?
Probably none, because I have a boyfriend.
What about nice shoes?
What about nice shoes?
Like a compliment, you know, like, oh, you're wearing a pretty dress today. I like your lipstick. I like your earrings.
A lot of girls wearing pretty dresses and nice lipstick.
Complimenting your eyes is better than shoes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, but it should. Yeah, I just said it. It's not the standard sentence, so it should not be, yeah, your eyes are pretty, so he has to compare it with, I don't know, like poetic. Yeah, poetic.
A good line would be like, man, when I look into your eyes, all I see are skies of blue. Or something like that is like...
That's better.
What's the best line a guy has ever used?
I haven't heard anything so special that I could remember. Yeah, right.
Is it appropriate for a guy to holler at you on the street?
I think it depends.
It depends.
It depends on what?
Your approach.
Yeah, it depends
and
on
where you are.
Yes, location and approach. If you say some shit and then we exchange phone numbers, that's in no way, there's still like another massive hurdle. That doesn't mean I'm actually ever going to go out with you. Like, that's a whole step too.
You're chilling on the stoop, right? Mm-hmm. And some guy is just walking by and just like hollers and just says something. You know what I mean? Like, what is he going to say that is going to get you to be like, all right, you could kick it?
The line that has gotten me before, which is only one time, is, can I take you for a cup of coffee or tea? That's the only time, literally. So coffee or tea, even though it's inexpensive, it's a nice line. It's happened twice, so I think that's a new thing for guys. It's probably the line that'll get you in better, or a possibility.
Now, so a guy should not try to make you feel special. He should just automatically ask you out straight from the beginning, like, hey, like, listen, like, I'm talking to you.
At the end of the day.
I'm talking to you, like, you already know what it is. Like, let's go now. You are going to get caffeinated because you're going to get addicted to me because caffeine is addictive.
Exactly. Realistically, that's pretty much what they want to say anyway, so why not just be upfront about it, right?
What's the best location if you're going to choose a location to catcall?
Walking on the street, it's inappropriate to stop somebody because that happens and it's really
What's the
annoying.
goal of what they're trying to do? just say things and be heard, or are they trying to achieve? Yeah, they're trying to actually talk to me. Because you can do whatever you want if you're not looking for a certain outcome. You only have to modify what you're doing if you want a certain outcome. You know what I mean?
What are the chances if a guy compliments on your shoes that you are going to give him your number?
I'd say it's 50-50, depending on the day.
Straight up 50-50.
Yeah, straight up 50-50.
All right, now what if a construction worker tells you you have hot shoes? What are his chances?
Funny side story. The other day, a construction worker actually made fun of my shoes. So that was kind of a sad moment.
If I were to approach you and be like, damn, you know,
This is
I
your
really
fucking
like your
trouble,
Tory
you say.
Burch sandals, that's not going to work?
No. That's not witty. It's not funny.
Yeah, it's not witty or funny.
Or interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't make you seem interesting.
Like, you noticing the brand of my flip-flops doesn't tell me anything positive about you. And doesn't want to make me talk to you anymore.
You got a hot female with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And dudes be definitely hollering, right?
And not when I'm around. I don't know what happens when I'm not around, but not when I'm around.
What do you think about catcalling?
What, like,
Yeah.
whistling? It's kind of corny.
You ever did it?
No, I don't do that.
What's your best line?
That's not. Hi, what's your name?
Is that how you got her?
No, we happen to work together.
You obviously have an incredibly gorgeous girlfriend.
Thanks.
Obvious. It's like, without a doubt, gorgeous.
Thank you.
So men must hit on her in front of you constantly, night and day.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Well, I guess luckily it doesn't happen as often as you described, but when it does, it's a flattering thing for sure. I mean, I guess it just depends on the day you get caught, but generally it is a very nice thing, and I think that she deserves all of the accolades that she gets.
Now, has a guy ever approached her and said something that made you uncomfortable?
I'm trying to think about that. No, not necessarily. I guess maybe a couple years ago there was this dude who was pretty blatant about it in a bar one night, and you know, what are you gonna do? It's like, it's flattering. She's hot.
It's the summer. When your man's not around, I'm sure dudes be hollering, right?
I guess, yes.
What's the best line?
This is no best line. There isn't any.
Does anything work?
No. If you're not interested, if I'm not interested, then pretty much it doesn't work. I'm ready, taken.
Is catcalling okay?
She's hot, I would say, yeah, sure. What the hell?
I don't care.
You're like on the street
Okay.
by yourself,
Uh-huh.
and a guy is looking to holler at you because he's attracted to you.
Yeah.
What's the best thing to say?
I don't know. It depends on the situation. If they're just hollering, I'm usually like, hey, back, just like keep walking. But if they come up and talk, then that's when I'm like, oh, thank you, but sorry, I'm not really interested.
So if a guy talks to you, like, what if he comes up with this like great like conversation piece and he happens to just nail a topic that you're actually interested in?
Yeah.
You're just gonna brush him off.
I'd probably talk to him for a little bit, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking to someone, but if he tried to progress any further, that'd be when I'm like, oh, sorry.
Out of all the dudes that hit on you, right?
Okay.
How many guys hit on you for one phone number given out?
For one phone, what do you mean? Like, they're hitting on me for my phone number?
Yeah, like
Every single one of them.
no.
Oh, how many people are successful?
Yeah.
It honestly depends on my mood. Like, it depends on my mood, depends on how, like, chill I'm feeling that day. It just depends on, like, if I'm in a bitchy mood, excuse my French, if I'm in a bad mood, then I'm not going to rock with it. If I'm in a good mood, he might be not cute, and I'll be like, oh, we can be friends, sure. Stress the friendship in the conversation, though.
When you were single, was there ever a line that worked?
I think for a guy, just being real and not trying is the best thing he could do. No catcalling, no, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, can I talk to you? Just coming up and approaching somebody and having a regular conversation is kind of the best way to approach someone. Just being a regular dude.
Who has a better chance of hollering? A doctor or a construction worker?
If I didn't know their profession at first, it depends on their personality. But then once I found out he's a construction worker, then it's over. But like if I didn't know initially.
Does it matter what the guy looks like?
Initially, yeah, part of it. There has to be some kind of physical attraction. You can't be like fugly and me talk to you. Like a little bit, yeah, it does matter.
It turns out the catcall is not as taboo as men may have thought. Some women like to get hit on by saying, hey, oh, you got a nice pair of shoes. Some women like to get hit on by saying, oh, you know, what's going on? Like, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Some women like the really aggressive guy. So my advice to you, men, is size up your woman and go for the jugular. This is Jamieson Hill for Quiet Lunch's Street Prattle, and I am going on a hunt. How does the guy move it from friendship into the...
I have no clue. That has not really happened only 3 times in my life. However, I want to say consistency and persistence. Females like to be chased.
I love to chase.